Every parent has faced the challenge of a child's tantrum. In those heated moments, it's easy to fall into habits that actually make things worse. Today, we'll explore what not to do when your child is having a tantrum based on expert advice. Understanding these common mistakes can help you respond more calmly and effectively, supporting your child's emotional growth while keeping your own stress in check. Let's walk through the most important don'ts so you can feel more confident the next time your toddler melts down. Tempting to brush off your child's big emotions, especially when the reason for their tantrum seems trivial. Phrases like, "it's not a big deal" or "you're being ridiculous" might slip out, but these responses can make your child feel misunderstood and ashamed. Remember, what feels small to you can feel huge to them. Instead of laughing or minimizing their feelings, try to acknowledge their experience. This helps your child feel seen and heard, which is the first step toward calming down. Telling your child to calm down or stop being angry may seem helpful, but it actually teaches them to ignore or suppress their emotions. Children need to know that all feelings are valid, even the tough ones. When you instruct them to feel differently, it can make them more upset or confused. Instead, help them label what they're feeling. You're frustrated because your tower fell down. This approach supports emotional intelligence and helps your child learn to manage their feelings over time. Sometimes parents tell little white lies to dodge a meltdown, like saying the iPad is broken or the toy store is closed. While this might work in the short term, it can erode trust over time. Kids are quick to catch on, and when they realize the truth, it can lead to confusion and mistrust. Instead, try to be honest and set clear, consistent limits. This helps your child learn boundaries and builds a foundation of trust between you. It's common to say, "you're making me sad," when your child is acting out, but making your child feel responsible for your emotions can be overwhelming for them. Children are not equipped to manage their parents' feelings, and this approach can lead to anxiety or confusion. Instead, focus on expressing your own feelings without blaming your child. For example, say, "I feel frustrated," which models healthy emotional expression and keeps the responsibility where it belongs. Your child shouts, "I hate you," or "you're mean," during a tantrum, it's hard not to feel hurt. But remember, these outbursts are not personal attacks, they're expressions of overwhelming feelings. Responding with anger or matching their words only escalates the situation. Instead, remind yourself that your child is still learning how to handle big emotions. Staying calm and not taking their words to heart helps you guide them through the storm. Sarcasm might be second nature to adults, but young children simply don't understand it. Comments like, "oh, your life is so hard," or "yes, and I want world peace," can be confusing or even hurtful to a child in distress. Sarcasm can make your child feel belittled and misunderstood, often making the tantrum worse. Instead, use clear and simple language that matches your child's level of understanding, especially when emotions are running high. You might wonder why these common reactions are so problematic. The truth is, children are learning about emotions and relationships from every interaction. When we invalidate, dismiss, or confuse them, we miss the chance to teach important skills like empathy, self-regulation, and honesty. By avoiding these pitfalls, you help your child feel safe, understood, and capable of handling big feelings. This sets the stage for healthier communication and stronger bonds as they grow. But what should you do when your child is in the middle of a tantrum? Start by acknowledging their feelings. "You're really upset right now." Offer comfort and let them know you're there for them. Use simple, calm language and avoid trying to fix the problem immediately. Sometimes just being present and patient is enough to help your child ride out the emotional wave. Over time, this approach helps your child learn to manage their feelings more effectively. Children learn by watching their parents. When you stay calm during a tantrum, you're teaching your child how to handle strong emotions. It's okay to admit when you're frustrated as long as you do so in a way that doesn't blame your child. For example, saying, "I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, so I'm going to take a deep breath," shows your child a healthy way to cope. This modeling is powerful and helps your child develop their own coping skills. Being honest with your child about limits is key. Instead of making up stories to avoid conflict, clearly state what is and isn't allowed. For example, "we're not buying toys today" is more effective in the long run than saying the store is closed. Children may protest, but consistent honesty helps them understand boundaries and builds trust. Over time, they learn to accept limits and feel secure knowing what to expect from you. No parent is perfect and everyone slips up sometimes. Maybe you lose your temper or say something you regret. The good news is parenting offers endless chances to try again. If you make a mistake, apologize to your child and explain what you wish you done differently. This not only repairs the relationship but also teaches your child about accountability and forgiveness. Remember, it's the ongoing effort that matters most. Tantrums often happen when children are tired, hungry, or overwhelmed. Recognizing these triggers can help you prevent some meltdowns before they start. Pay attention to patterns. Does your child melt down before meals or after a busy day? Adjust routines when possible and offer extra support during challenging times. While you can't prevent every tantrum, being proactive can make a big difference in how often and how intensely they occur. Helping your child name and understand their feelings is a lifelong gift. Use everyday moments to talk about emotions, yours and theirs. Books, stories, and play can all be opportunities to practice. The more your child learns about feelings, the better equipped they'll be to handle frustration, disappointment, and anger in healthy ways. Emotional skills are just as important as academic ones, and they start with you. Summary: the best way to handle tantrums is to support your child's emotional experience, not suppress it. Avoid invalidating, lying, guilt-tripping, taking things personally, or using sarcasm. Instead, focus on honest communication, empathy, and modeling calm behavior. Remember, every tantrum is an opportunity to teach your child about feelings and relationships. With patience and practice, you'll both grow stronger together.